primewayfcu.com. That's how you'll get started. It's primewayfcu.com.
All right, what's up? It's your brother Rod. Talking about my good friends over at Joe Myers Toyota, which we had a huge week with them. Man, thank you for your generosity. I appreciate you guys. They're doing their Grand Slam of Savings, man. It's not too late to get in on it, and you can go see them this weekend. Baseball in Houston is obviously heating up. What isn't heating up around here? But the Grand Slam of Savings is huge. Get exactly what you need to drive home a deal with zero down, 3.99% financing for up to 48 months for well-qualified buyers on new 2023s. If you want dependability, 6 out of the top 10 longest-lasting vehicles on the road today, yeah, they're Toyotas. And remember, Joe Myers Toyota will pay you top dollar cash today, tomorrow, all weekend for your vehicle at the all-new Joe Myers Toyota Buying Center. Shop 24/7, JoeMyersToyota.com, or call 281-890-8700.
Heads up in Manville, an accident's reported on 288 going northbound after CR 101. There's stop and go traffic from Croy Road. There's also just slow traffic on 610 North Loop westbound between Kelly and 45 North. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show on this Free Beer Friday. Every time I hear that Audi commercial, I'm really waiting for them to say, come innie to see our Audis.
Yeah, they should.
It's a missed opportunity,
I
right?
agree. No, that's a good call.
It really is. I mean, are they listening?
Obviously not.
Why don't you come innie to see our Audis? No?
This is like if you
No,
supported
yes,
Rod
no,
Ryan to be
yes.
a pitch guy, you would be killing it. Right
Every
now.
time that commercial comes on, my ears perk up. I'm like,
Slam
please.
dunk.
I'm like, use that. Excessive heat warning. Maybe that's the reason
Not
I say.
everybody can be great, Rod.
Maybe that's the reason I say those things. Excessive heat warning. I mean, how many more days of 100 degrees can we handle? Well, we're going to have to handle what, 10
We'll
more?
see.
I think maybe 10 more. High temperature today, 103. Tomorrow, 102. Sunday, 102. I mean, that's your whole weekend, guys. Tessa, what's trending?
Okay, there's this gambler, Billy Waters, and he has a new book out, and he says that Phil Mickelson bet more than $1 billion on sports over 3 decades, and that he even wanted to bet on the Ryder Cup that he was playing in, but he was talked out of it. He wanted to bet $400,000, according to this.
It, just not with that guy. He got it in. He got it in.
You think he did bet? Can you, I mean, is it like
if you're
Pete
Phil
Rose?
Mickelson, you no, because I don't know if I think Phil Rose or Pete Rose, could have been betting against his team at times.
Okay.
But Phil Mickelson was basically like trying to bet $400,000 on the U.S. to win the Ryder Cup that year. It was the biggest like blown lead in Ryder Cup history. They did blow it.
Wow.
So he would not have won the bet, but.
You think he got
I don't
it
know.
in?
He's rich, and like usually in golf, people bet on themselves. So
I mean,
like,
these sports guys, they love sports, so they probably do want to bet on them. Anyway, so that's a trending story right now. Then, I don't know if you heard about this, Alex, but Argentina, when the opposing fans from other countries come in, they burn the peso bills in Argentina, like to show disrespect, because it's basically worthless. The peso over there is basically worthless. But now any fans caught burning their money are going to be in a lot of trouble. Like they could go up to jail for 30 days. So that's how Argentina soccer fans are being, people are trolling Argentina's soccer team. And then our Thickstagram Thursday is still doing really well on Links and Guests, but the Fanny Friday in the last 10 minutes just surpassed that. So
Wow.
listener Mike said, you guys have to check this out. It's beautiful. She's beautiful. Just found her. Maybe the best booty on IG, he says. So a lot of people taking a look at that. That's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
That'll get me to go take a look. I haven't seen it yet. This guy's still at it.
Morning, y'all. This is Colin, your fresh out of bed, head-to-head, 3-day champion. I don't know if y'all been keeping track, but I sure as hell have. That's 6 questions, 6 answers, and I'm on a roll, guys. I can't be stopped. Bowser or Yoshi or whatever his name was, you can't stop me. I bet if you get in tomorrow, you can't stop me either. But you can try. So join me tomorrow on Free Beer Friday as I make it win number 4, bitches.
Open up the phone lines, Chili, 713-212-5945. Here we go. 94.5 The Buzz, Offspring. You're going to go far, kid. Rod Ryan Show, free beer Friday. Sunny skies today, high of 103. That's the whole weekend. Excessive heat warning all weekend long. Come on, let's play.
It's time for the Fresh Out of Bed Head-to-Head Challenge. Listeners, to your corners.
Colin!
Yo.
Yo, dude. Good morning.
Morning, Rod. How are you today?
Great. How are you?
Good, good. I like that Offspring song. I'm going to see them tonight in Austin.
Ooh.
They're in Austin tonight?
Yeah, Sum 41.
Wow, that's a great show.
Fun.
You staying over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my son got a room.
Yeah, you don't want to be driving. All right, well, man, have a great time at that show. You're taking on Tyler. Tyler, good morning.
Morning.
When was the last time you were on with us?
I think it was March.
How'd you do?
I made it to day 4, choked.
Whoa. All right, this guy's had the taste of victory before.
All right.
Colin and Tyler, what are they playing for?
Oh, I have the 4-pack of tickets with pit passes to Monster Jam
All right, here we go, boys. On a Friday,
on a Friday.
Colin's going for win number 4. He has been a 2-question, 2-answer guy all week. Tyler, you up for this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bro. Question number 1. What does Cinderella's carriage turn?
Colin.
Tyler.
Tyler. 3, 2, 1. Didn't get enough of the question, eh, Tyler?
Yeah. No.
Did you? You didn't give an answer, did you?
No, sir.
Okay.
I blanked.
Here comes the complete question for Colin. What does Cinderella's carriage turn into at midnight?
A pumpkin.
Pumpkin's the correct answer.
Did you know that, Tyler?
I did not know.
No.
I didn't think so.
I
I
thought-
didn't think so because I thought you were going to get the question. You smoked him on that question.
Yeah. Smoke them again on one that you know. Here we go. Question number 2. What strong chord are people at the end of?
Tyler,
Colin.
Tyler.
Tyler again.
Tyler.
a bungee cord?
It's not your day, bro. I mean, it's your day to say your name first. There's no question. Colin, what strong chord are people at the end of when they are frustrated with something? 3,
The
2,
last chord.
1. Tessa,
I was looking for rope. I'm at the end of my rope
I'm at the end of my rope
with
here.
people not thinking exactly the way I do.
You're frustrated. Are you at the end of your rope?
Yeah.
Not your best.
Not the best question. Not the worst ever.
It's been really bad.
And Tyler's still in it.
And Tyler, oh yeah,
Here we go.
100%.
Next question. What is the most basic abdominal exercise called?
Tyler,
Colin.
Colin.
Sit up.
Crunch sit-ups? Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, good game, Tyler.
yeah, good game.
Woo! Tyler, you had it. You had it, bro.
Yep. We'll get it next time.
All right.
If the questions weren't weird, I think Tyler would have won that. But I'm a weirdo. Everyone knows that.
Tyler, have a great weekend.
Colin,
Did
you hung in there.
Did you expose yourself a little bit though before your game 5?
Oh,
Did you?
Maybe.
Did you show your ass a little on that game? Somebody that comes.
I just need to take a couple days off and come back strong.
That's right.
All right.
That's
yeah.
right.
You know what?
I forgive you for making me use 3 questions.
Take an Offspring and a Sum 41 and call me on Monday. All right. And see if that works. And then I'm going to give you those Monster Jam tickets. You get the 4-pack with the pit passes. All right.
Yes.
All right, dude. You'll be back on Monday. That's gives me something to look forward to. Coming in on Monday, you're coming in for the Hall of Fame game. All right, 94.5 The Buzz, Eve 6's Inside Out. Rod Ryan Show on this Free Beer Friday. We're one case of beer in. We'll hook you up straight up at 7 o'clock, straight up at 8 o'clock, straight up at 9 o'clock, and then Chili will flip the phones over to you, and it becomes Open Phones Friday, and that gives you the entire last hour of the show. Talk about whatever it is that you'd like to talk about. The last thing we do before we get out of here is we give you those pit passes. Big show on Sunday night, man. It's metal. I mean, it is metal. It's Mudvayne. It's Cold Chamber. It's Guar. Butcher Babies. And it's that last pair of pit passes, which comes with you have to take a picture of you in the pit with, I mean, just, bring the champion.
Morning, y'all. This is Colin, your fresh out of bed, head-to-head, 4-day champion. Man, hats off to Tyler. Finally, somebody taking me more than 2 questions, making me sweat. But hey, I got it done anyway. Join me on Monday as I make it win number 4 and march my happy ass back into the Hall of Fame, bitches.
Win number 5.
No, win number 5. Oh, shit.
He freeforms all of those, right?
He's really good. Hey, someone on Twitter said that episode of Fresh Out of Bed had me at the end of my bungee cord. Pretty good, guys. Pretty good out there.
Funny. Let's go. All right, here's some fun facts for you today. Stick with me on this one. J.M. Barrie lost his 13-year-old brother in an accident as a child. To comfort his mom, he started speaking and acting like his brother all the time, going as far as wearing his clothes.
Wow.
His mother treated him as if he was his dead brother. They lived their lives this way.
No, that's so weird.
He later wrote a novel about a kid stuck in eternal childhood. Name of that book? Peter Pan.
Oh, wow.
How about the backstory on that,
That's
Pan?
pretty good. Mrs. Pan here.
Yep.
I love it.
There are about 20 quintillion animals total living on Earth. That's 20 billion. Half of those are insects.
Gross. Half of them are mosquitoes.
And I bet you didn't know this. The pie chart, the line graph, and the bar graph, all invented by the radio wizard. He came up with all of those things before his career in radio. As a matter of fact, the pie chart, bar chart, line graph, all invented by an engineer named William Playfair, Scotland, late 1700s.
Wizard's great uncle.
People have been bored by pie charts since the 1700s. Oh, the humanity. He graphed something out for us yesterday.
I bet he did.
We were looking at Ray. He's like, well, let me do this another way here. Let me show you what we're looking at.
No, he did not. I miss a graph freestyle.
Absolutely, he did.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, on the spot, he did one yesterday at our meeting. What are you giving away?
A pair of tickets.
Let me give you another way to look at that.
To see Bert Kreischer. I'm done. I don't need any more.
All right.
Bert Kreischer tickets.
All right. What has never happened to an NFL head coach? This has never happened. It's happened in a lot of other sports, coaches and managers, but it's never happened to an NFL coach. We learned that yesterday. 713-212-5945. All right, let me get my money guy out here. Hey, Hal.
Brother Rod, good morning.
There he is. Good morning to you, sir. How'd we do on Wall Street yesterday?
Not a bad day on Wall Street. The Dow was up 52 points. Kickoff this morning at 35,176. NASDAQ up 15. We're at 13,737. Benchmark 10-year Treasuries trading at a 4.1%. And oil stands at $83.25 a barrel. To the most actives, the big studs, Walt Disney, Intel, and Salesforce. The big duds, Nike, J&J, and Merck. On the economic calendar this morning, we'll get numbers on the producer price index for July. Right now, futures, hey, they're barely on the upside. Hang on to this. We're going to have a positive opening right here on Wall Street. That's it. I'm Matt here. This is Hallie, Managing Director with Raymond James, reporting for the Rod Ryan Show. From Raymond James on San Felipe and Augusta. And don't forget to always rock out with your stock out.
Home is where the heart is, but Las Vegas is where the fun is. It's Tessa for my friends at Graystar. Why am I talking about Graystar? Well, they're doing something really awesome. They're giving away tickets, airfare, and hotel stay for the iHeartRadio Music Festival in Las Vegas. I want one of our listeners to win this. So register to win at livegraystartexas.com. And while you're there, if you are looking around for a new place to live because you need to start fresh or you need to change up the vibes, use code iHeartGraystar and you'll be able to submit your application for free when you apply to participating Graystar communities. They have over 180 in and around the Houston area to suit your lifestyle. They are the best of the best, have so much experience. And then remember, don't miss your chance to win that once-in-a-lifetime dream vacay. Tickets, airfare, fabulous hotel, all covered by Graystar to the iHeartRadio Music Festival in Vegas. Sign up today at livegraystartexas.com. That's livegraystartexas.com. Graystar is an equal opportunity housing provider. Hey, it's Tessa reminding you this weekend or even today, if you need to clean out your storage shed or your garage, Houston Scrap Metal Recycle Center is paying out top dollar for stuff you probably have just lying around. They're open 7 days a week and located at 11801 West Montgomery Road. Houston Scrap Metal Recycle Center is located at 11801 West Montgomery Road. So take your scrap metal, your used cars, your electronics, your appliances, all of it, and turn it into money. My boy Victor is paying out top dollar over there. I've made this trip several times. The facilities are clean. The staff is friendly. What are you waiting for? It's Houston Scrap Metal Recycle Center. Check them out online, houstonscrapmetal.co. An accident in Manville is blocking a left lane, and the Manville PD is on the scene of 288 going northbound after CR 101. That's Bailey Road. There's some stop and go traffic from Croy to deal with there. Downtown between I-10 and I-45, there's just some stop and go traffic, and then a stall is blocking the right shoulder if you're on I-10 going westbound at Houston Ave. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning. Rod Ryan Show. All right, let's get right after this here. We got a lot of people calling.
Good morning, Ron.
Hi, good morning. Who is this?
Hey, this is Nick.
Nick, good to have you on this morning. Let's see
Thank you.
how up and ready you are to rock this. This is not.
I'm ready.
Okay, this has never happened to an NFL coach. It's very common for Major League Baseball managers, and it's even some, I mean, it's rare, but it happens to NBA head coaches. What's not happened to an NFL head coach?
Well, I think you're about to do the same thing to me that's never happened to one of those coaches, which is be kicked out of the game. It's only been a couple of weeks since I won a fun fact flashback, so I know I'm breaking the rules, but I knew the answer. I just wanted those Bert Kreischer tickets so bad.
Has it not been 30 days?
Well, you remember that Greta Van Fleet show the other night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sat behind you at that show, Rod.
I think Chili's going to give you the boot on that, bro.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I was just so excited about the tickets. I just had to call.
I think Chili is going to give you the boot on that.
You're telling on yourself, and you are arrested. You're
Yeah.
under arrest. Go directly
That's
to
fine.
jail. Do not
You know
skip.
what? Listen.
Do not pass go.
You got the answer right. Go plead. Throw yourself to the mercy of Chili, all right?
Yeah, let him be your judge.
Throw yourself at his feet
Chili,
and see what he
Chili,
does.
come on, man. I'm a huge comedy fan, brother. Help me out.
All right.
Chili's shaking his head no.
I'm
Good
gonna-
luck with that.
I'm going to put you on hold. Now, normally I think that's in Chili's spiel when he talks to people on the air. Have you won anything in 30 days? Obviously. Or did he lie to you?
No, but what the hell is wrong with him? Let the people that need to win, win. Greedy ass.
He's on
Greedy
hold.
ass.
I'm going to let Chili make an executive decision on that one.
It doesn't sound good for our friend on the phone there.
No NFL head coach has ever been thrown out of a game for arguing with the officials, but it happens quite often in other sports. Excessive heat warning all weekend long, tested with Houston's headlines.
The death toll from the wildfire in Maui is now up to 55 people, and Hawaiian officials expect that number will rise because the rescue efforts are now continuing. They're in the resort town of Lahaina, which was nearly destroyed. It was basically destroyed by this weekend's brush fire. Officials say these search and rescue teams are using cadaver dogs, and now they're combing through the ruins. So such a huge tragedy. And as I mentioned, the president did approve the state's disaster declaration to try and help with these recovery efforts. The judge in a trial over whether to throw out the results of a Harris County election says he's not going to reach a decision for at least another month. If you didn't know, there is some disagreement because there were problems at polling places. Some places ran out of paper ballots, and the Harris County elections, they've really come under state scrutiny because of these irregularities. So both sides in the case of this rested yesterday afternoon. And we will see what the judge here in this trial decides. But they say it's going to be at least another month. If you ask people for their least favorite places on earth, a lot of people would say the DMV or maybe, I don't know, Russia, but they might not even realize that Target parking lots is an option. They're always insane. Target parking lots are always insane, no matter what location you're at.
I mean, is it worse than Lowe's or Home Depot?
I think so. I think the Target over there by Sawyer Yards is always a nightmare.
Okay.
And they've got pretty crazy. They they released that drive up, the curbside pickup stuff, which again is at other places, not just Target has this. But Target is now allowing people to pick up Starbucks coffee through their curbside drive up service too.
Oh, that could add a lot of people.
They've been testing it at locations, but it's going to be available at all locations with an in-store Starbucks by October, which is most of them.
Yeah, that's the first thing you see when you walk into Target now is a Starbucks.
So, I mean, that adds convenience to daily life, but what about the people who are trying to just go on their Target run?
The curbside stuff should be the back parking spots. Like, you shouldn't get
the first
premium parking
ones.
because it's like, I shouldn't
You're
be
not
punished because I
leaving your
showed
car.
up to go shop.
Agreed.
If
You're
unless
going to just sit there like a slug while they load your stuff. Put it in the back.
God, Alex, I agree with that so much. All right, not to minimize the tragic. No. I'm talking about right now, Elon Musk may not fight Mark Zuckerberg at all. Now, earlier this week, Elon was saying that he might need surgery before any fight could happen. And now he's just suggesting they talk it out. Someone proposed it to him on X.
Boring.
I know. And then he's like, you and Mark should do a cage match debate on how to build an amazing future.
There goes pay-per-view right out the window.
And Elon was like,
politics
who wants to pay to watch these guys talk?
yeah, he was like, Elon was like, that's a good idea too, but this is really fighting. It's a noble sport. Blah, 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 blah. What are they fighting?
They better joust.
I'd like that too. Not to minimize the tragic loss of life of more than 50 people, as we just mentioned earlier, on the island of Maui. But Mick Fleetwood, Fleetwood Mac, has a restaurant down there, and that has been burned to the ground. So it was called Fleetwood's on Front Street, and it was filled with rock and roll memorabilia.
I saw it before on Sammy Hagar's show.
The logo is him from the Rumors album.
Okay, yeah.
With,
Sammy was there, and you were
outfit he
talking
was
to him
wearing.
about it, and they jammed there and stuff, and there was all kinds of rock memorabilia. I mean, there's bigger problems on that island, but I mean,
Absolutely.
you're looking for a music story. Mick Fleetwood's one of the guys. Oprah lives on that island. She's out there, trying to help out.
Right.
I don't think her house was affected, but there's a lot of people that live there.
Right. So if you want to see him talk about that rare car that was always on display that basically was just disintegrated in this fire, it's all on the music blog page. Those are Houston's headlines.
The Texans beat the Patriots 20-9 last night in their preseason opener. C.J. Stroud struggled in the few series that he was in for. He threw an interception on that first series, got sacked as well, had no touchdowns, and completed only half of his passes. But he was just letting the defense shine because Will Anderson and the defense did look really good. They're going to play their next preseason game a week from tomorrow against the Dolphins. In baseball, the Astros fell to the Orioles yesterday 5-4 tonight. They're going to open up a weekend series with the Angels back here at Minute Maid Park. Justin Verlander is going to be on the mound for the Stros, going up against LA's Reed Detmers. First pitch at 7:10. You can listen to it on our sister station, Sports Talk 790. And in the world of soccer, the English Premier League gets their season kicked off this week. And J.J. Watt's team, Burnley, the team that he just invested in, they play their first game today.
All right.
That is what's going on in sports.
Around the north side, 610 between the Hardy Toll Road and I-45 going westbound. There's a little bit of stop and go to be aware of. In Manville, that accident is still blocking a left lane. So 288 going northbound after Bailey. There's stop and go from Croy, and the Manville PD is on the scene there. That is your rec check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Yeah. 94.5 The Buzz. Hit it. Good morning. Rod Ryan Show.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I feel like I'm bothering you. Did you call me? I feel like,
Oh, not at all.
sir, do you have time to talk about your Lord Jesus Savior right now? Do you have time? Am I calling you at an okay time? Who is this?
This is Keith.
Keith, you're caller number 10 if you in fact did call me.
Yes.
All right, let's get a base here.
Here we go.
Did you call me? Did you pick up the phone and call me to try to win beer this morning?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that was clear. I don't know that everybody listening to the radio right now feels that you called me.
Just getting that vibe.
Congrats, man. Keith, you got the second case of beer. Where are you from?
Mount Bellevue.
All right, dude. Enjoy your beers, man. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Maybe it's a connection issue that we're having. The beer giveaways have been a little odd today.
I think, yeah.
I'll leave
we
it
had
at that.
A lot of wild cards.
Maybe this guy will help.
Yeah.
That'll wake me up. All right. It's kind of like cleansing your palate. Like maybe let's just kind of start from scratch here. 7:07. Basically no rain this weekend. Sunny skies. High today of 103, 102 on Saturday and Sunday. That's going to bring in the excessive heat warning, and there is no end in sight. What do? They look ahead like 6-7 days, and it was all triple digits. So that's what we've got. We've been dealing with schools starting all this week. London started school yesterday. I thought, Thursday and Friday, and then you got the weekend already? It's to iron out the kinks. It's just to make sure that everybody is ready to go. A school district in Kentucky, did you see them on the news? First day of school this week. They can't get bus drivers. They have a bus shortage right now. Some kids were on the bus until 10 o'clock at night.
No.
I don't even know how that's possible.
No.
I don't know how that is. As a parent, you'd lose your mind. But it's not even on the bus drivers. The bus drivers were crying. They're like, we don't know what to do. You're like, how could you possibly have a child on a bus at 10 o'clock at night? It probably was the last kid and somebody clocked it and it was 10, but still, that's the story.
Jeez.
So they said, no school tomorrow. We got to get this worked out. They're working on the routes and everything like that. What a mess, huh?
A huge mess.
So nothing like that going on here, which is good, but I understand now. It makes sense to me. Hey, let's get people in here, that's why you see, school districts and starting on a Wednesday and a Thursday. It's like, okay, there's parents and everybody's trying to get their systems down and everything. I don't know. It's not like we haven't been doing this forever, but do whatever works. Do whatever works. I just know that the shortage of bus drivers, that's not a Kentucky thing. That's an everything.
Absolutely.
That's an everywhere thing. So that was a bit of a nightmare hearing that. Chili. Everyone's wondering what happened to those Bert Kreischer tickets. On the Fun Fact Flashback today, caller gets on the phone.
It's Friday.
Gets the answer right. And apparently he has won something inside of a 30-day window. I mean,
what do you think he did, Alex? What do you think he did?
I mean, be careful how you tread on this because I whatever you did, that's what you did.
Precedent.
I mean, I just let Chili make an executive decision over there.
I'm like I said, I'm fair but firm.
Okay.
I don't like to break the rules.
Uh-oh.
But it's Friday. I'm happy the Texans won yesterday. They
Okay.
were pretty decent.
You
I
gave
know
him the tickets.
It's preseason.
You gave him the tickets.
Well,
Soft.
You're
soft.
I love the Rod Ryan Show listeners. I might act tough and everything, but I do love them and I care
Soft.
about them.
Some are saying you hate them if you gave him those tickets.
Yes, I did give him those tickets.
Oh, my, I did not think. Chili's usually a little bit more strict in that room over there.
I agree.
Yeah, you know what? He made the effort to call.
But look,
had the
you
answer
do it
right
to
and got through.
one. You do it to one person, Chile.
Oh, boy. Here
then
we go.
people are gonna start doing it, and they're gonna think they can sweet talk you into it, and maybe they can. Maybe they can.
Has anybody ever tried to put toothpaste back in a tube? It's very difficult.
Well, you know what? It would be discretion, my discretion, and from now on, so all the listeners know, it's 30 days from the day that you win.
Well, they just saw you break the
Unless you get laid the night before.
Unless the Texans win.
Or the Texans win.
Make me an offer. Make me an offer.
Fair enough. Okay. I didn't. You were saying, hey, let's take a guess. I would have 100% guessed that he gave it to another caller.
I can't believe
that
he was talked down.
We do not know his body.
Honesty goes a long way over here, man. He was honest about it.
And he was. He completely hand in the air as soon as I'm like, dude, you're saying all this to us. We can hear you.
So what happens?
He was an honest lad.
So Keith just won beer.
Yeah.
So what if he calls back and he's caller 10 for the Beck Phoenix tickets?
I'll just tell him, sorry, bro.
I mean, dude, you just said. What if he's honest about it? Hey, listen, I know I just won the beer, but
like I said, it would be a my
he's caller 10. It's like dogs and cats living together. It's pandemonium.
Chaos.
Hey, I'm happy over here, man.
Apparently.
Last thing the Rod Ryan Show listeners want to hear is somebody yelling at them saying, you know what, it hasn't even been 30 days, blah, 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 you know? So we had a good day at the Rod Ryan Show Cares online store. So
He was in Kima last night. I mean, who is this guy?
I feel like Alex.
Does CHILE at thebuzz.com go through to you as well as CHILI at thebuzz.com?
No,
do both of those go to you?
No, only CHILE at thebuzz.com.
You sure the I doesn't? I think
Nah.
I've sent you some stuff with
Actually
I.
goes on-
All right,
it
well,
goes
now that everybody knows your email, great. Let me move on. So everybody but Keith, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess Keith, the beer winner, I guess maybe the first beer winner. I do have that Beck Phoenix situation for you. I've got tickets, the signed 45, and then we'll get you qualified for the grand prize of watching the show from the stage. We will give away the tickets. You'll be the fifth person, and then we've got to do a grand prize drawing. So that's all coming up. We'll find out what's trending, all that good stuff. Mr. Nice Guy Chili, he's standing by.
Road construction is blocking 2 right lanes on 288 southbound between McGregor and Dixie Drive. This has been going on all week, so hopefully if you're on the south side, you kind of have the up on that. Over in Manville, that accident is still blocking a left shoulder. It's causing delays on 288 going northbound after CR 101. Again, Manville PD on the scene there. There's some stop and go from Croy Road. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
$94.5 The Buzz. Welcome back. This is your Rod Ryan Show. It's Free Beer Friday. It's your day more than any other day because we'll do open phones the last hour of the show. And I got a great ticket to give away, and we're going to have to do a grand prize drawing. Are you in Chile? I don't even know that guy. But
He's probably going to give away grand prizes to everyone.
We still have that grand prize to give away. So we're going to give somebody those Beck Phoenix tickets.
We'll get ready. We'll get ready for that.
And then we'll have that grand prize drawing. Excessive heat warning all weekend long. I mean, just what you've been getting is what you're going to get all weekend. What's trending?
So preseason football started last night, and the number 2 search on Google was Patriots at Texans or Texans. And I think I know why Chile is in such a good mood. His name is Tank Dell, and a lot of people were really impressed with him last night. 5 receptions, 65 yards, 1 touchdown. And there was this really tremendous highlight from his touchdown. So I think that's why Chile's in such a good mood. This guy being a playmaker, and maybe Chile's just hopeful for the Texan season. Another thing that is trending is Joe Rogan. He has like 18 million Instagram followers, and he had dinner at a place called Tris in the Woodlands and basically was bragging about that spot. And so it's a pretty big deal here locally. People are like, oh my gosh, I know that place. It is a steakhouse. They
do they serve elk? Is that all? I feel like that's all that guy.
They raise their cattle in College Station and Angleton, and they've got of course the Wagyu, the A5 Wagyu, and it's a nice restaurant. It's an upscale restaurant. So the fact that
Joe Rogan eats at restaurants just like us.
Yeah, exactly. And then it makes the.
He also lives in Texas, so I don't think it's that crazy.
It is not that crazy, but it's huge for the business.
It's massive for that restaurant to get. I mean, that's like a free endorsement from the most popular guy in the podcast world.
The meat eater. Yeah. And then, of course, our Fanny Friday, our Looking at Girls blog page. And then we want you to help design our next Boobs Rock logo. So we'll talk about that later. Yeah, that link is up.
Nice.
We're passionate about that cause as well. So that's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
All right. Tell everybody again what we're giving away here.
So off the top, a pair of tickets to see Beck and Phoenix and an autographed copy of their new single Odyssey. And then we're going to put you in that grand prize drawing for you and a guest to watch the show from the side of the stage. We will draw that after you get the tickets, whoever it is.
Okay, 713-212-5945. Holler. All right, here we go. 94.5 The Buzz, Third Eye Blind, and Semi-Charmed Life. Good morning. Rod Ryan Show. Ooh, got that new Jelly Roll coming up.
Ooh.
Newer Jelly Roll. It's kind of newer for us. I know we debuted that song a while back, and then it's just taken a while for us to get back into the groove of that. But yeah, some Jelly Roll on the way, so don't go anywhere. Excessive heat warning. Can't do much about that. It's going to be hot, hot, hot all weekend long. Okay, just let me give away the tickets and then I'll kind of explain. It's on me. I didn't read the fine print on this thing. Hey, good morning. Rod Ryan Show.
Hey, Rod, how you doing?
Is that other John?
Wow.
I feel like I can tell that quick. Is this other John?
It is.
It's other John.
It is?
How do you not know that?
Honestly, that's a great question.
You're caller 10, other John. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, so here's the deal. I did, it's on me. I didn't read the fine print. I'm going to give you a pair of tickets to go see Beck and Phoenix. They're playing August 20th. That I said I would do. That's at the Woodlands Pavilion. You're going to get the autographed copy of their new single, Odyssey. And then you are in the drawing with everyone else who wins. You'll be qualified for that grand prize drawing for you and a guest to watch the show from the side of the stage. I mean, you got to take your wife, right? If you win this, you can't go picking one kid over another unless you... Maybe like
Love one more.
Maybe like work them like dogs. Whoever does like the most work.
Stop.
Like
I've already signed away all my winnings for the year to a friend of mine who I brought when I picked up my other stuff, so he'll be happy.
Well, this is what the fine print is. I guess Teresa has been also qualifying people for this grand prize.
So we have
she's
to wait for her last qualifier before we can do the drawing.
So your chance of 1 in 5 is now 1 in 10, John. All right?
Okay, I'm good with that.
All right, bro. Thank you, man. Other John.
Did the girls start school already, John, or not yet?
Wednesday, yeah, we're in Katy, so next week.
Okay.
Next week.
Next week.
All right, bro. All right, man. Thank you, John. Hang on the phone for me. Some things going on behind the scenes. I thank you for mentioning Chili got that link up. We're not even done with backpacks yet. Okay?
We haven't even finished that.
Next Saturday is when we're going to pass out backpacks. There's a link up right now for the pre-Labor Day Pret a Bikini contest. We're working ahead. We are working ahead. We've been doing this a while now, so we kind of got a bit of a groove here. I know it sounds like we're always running by the seat of our pants, but sometimes we do plan some things out. The pre-Labor Day Pret a Bikini contest, there's information up. There is also information about Boobs Rock. Deb just sent me a huge email. She's already working on designs.
Okay, awesome.
Her and everybody over at BMP, they're already working on stuff. So that's one of the things when we do T-shirts, we always open it up to the listeners. If you have an idea for a Boobs Rock logo or something, there's some people that really do some nice work. There's some people that have scratched some stuff down on a piece of paper and sent it, and we've turned that into a T-shirt. We've put it to the pros. So you don't have to be a professional artist or anything like that. So yeah, it's weird that we haven't passed out backpacks yet, and I see Boobs Rock on Links and Guests. Also being talked about is a Boobs Rock golf tournament.
Oh.
It's going to happen.
Great.
It's going to happen. We are going to do a Boobs Rock golf tournament. So we are working ahead. And again, I'm not trying to like fill your head with a bunch of numbers. Let's get these backpacks. Let's get these backpacks going. And I still need some help in the store, the Rod Ryan Show Cares online store. There are still some of those hats. The hats are not sold out yet from match day this week. There's still a few hats left. So I just got some information about golfing, because we have a golf tournament and it's a party on a golf course. I mean,
So
it really
fun.
is. It's just a party.
So fun.
Texas is the #2 state where golfers drink the most beers per round.
Yeah.
Now, if one of our golfers from our tournament was in this survey, we would be #1.
100%.
We would affect the national numbers, no doubt about it. Florida comes in first place. Texas comes in second place. Texas is #2, 4.6 beers per round.
Dang.
Alex is, doing that on hole 4.
Okay, you know I'm almost done with that Johnny Manziel documentary. Tiny spoiler, there is a drunk on a golf course story here at River Oaks.
With Johnny Manziel? No.
Yeah, it's free. It's free.
Johnny
Great.
Manziel doesn't drink, does he?
Are guys?
He loves it. He loves drinking more than football. 100%.
Are guys still golfing? Are girls still golfing? Are you golfing in 103-degree temperatures and heat warnings.
If you are, God bless you. Be careful. Be safe.
I mean,
oh my gosh, I
Well,
don't
it
know
just gives
how
you
you
more
could
reason to
enjoy
drink.
that.
You just like, I have to hydrate, right? Like, have another beer.
I don't live near a golf course, but people are running. People are they're riding their bicycles. They're out walking. So people must be still golfing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what people are. I'm in my home. I'm in my home in these hours, or I'm
guy I
at
do
the
my
station.
podcast
I'm
with.
not.
Picked up golf like in the last 2 months.
Who did?
The guy I do my podcast with picked up golf in like the
Pat?
last 2 months, and he's been golfing in the heat.
In this heat.
Yeah.
It's got to be brutal.
Yeah, he's a very large man too, so he's been struggling.
I just feel like it's too risky.
But he's getting better.
When I first started, I was super jacked about it. I don't even golf at my own tournaments anymore. We do two
I
a
just
year.
can't do golf. Like I've tried to get into it.
You used to play at our tournament.
I did one time. I did like
And it was
3
miserable,
holes, and I was like,
probably.
I'm just gonna drink and drive around in the golf cart. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not.
I
don't have
love
the
a golf
patience.
course, but
don't have
I
the
just
patience.
right.
And I don't catch the golf bug. I get like I want to get better. I want to work on this. I'm gonna break all of my clubs. Everything's gonna be in the water, and I'm just gonna storm off mad.
That's what happened to me. When you hit a ball and it's bad and you get mad,
it ruins everybody else's time.
It's like, no, that's exactly where I deserve to hit it with the amount I play.
You're not a pro.
You're not better than this.
Right.
That's where you deserve to suck. You don't play enough. And when you see these guys getting upset, you're not good, dude. That's it. You're just not good at it. But shout out to the guys, and this just came to me. Because what happens, and I'm sure there's the female equivalent of this. Shout out to those guys, because I have a friend that's a golfer, okay? And he is recently married, and now there's a kid, and somehow he still has maintained that golfing with the boys. Even if you hate golf, you have to keep it going, because the day that you say, I'm just gonna blow it off, you're done. It'll just go away.
Right.
And it's not always the wife or the girlfriend. It's not always their fault. It's just shout out to those guys, because I have a couple of other friends that have this boys trip, and nobody has ever missed it.
That's cool.
Marriages, divorces, remarrying, all of this. Kids, nobody's ever missed it.
That's a good tradition.
You have to go.
You
Because
need your time.
The day
you need your
don't,
time.
But the day you don't go, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over for you. It just kind of goes away. It's just like, once you let it slip away, it's gone forever.
Oof.
It's gone forever. So shout out to those guys that have kept it going.
But it's weird with golf. Like they need to figure out how like bowling did, where they. I mean, it's not as simple as bowling, where they're like, let's just put. You can put what is it? Where you have alleys or whatever.
Gutter
it is.
balls.
Gutters. Yeah, you can put the little blow up thing there. So they're like, if you suck at this,
Oh, the bumpers?
You can bumpers. Yes, they need like
Golf
bumpers for
bumpers.
golf. Where it's like I'm awful
just
and I'm gonna hold
bounces
up
off.
everybody. Can I just get the bumpers on?
I like
Let me
Top
hit it
Golf.
down
I
the
like
fairway.
driving range.
You can
It's
just go to putt-putt, what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I
Let's
like
go.
when you go to Top Golf and you get the very top level, because then you just feel like your drives are crushing it, and then you go to the
Exactly.
bottom level the next time. Like, I suck.
There is information about
should go.
a Boobs Rock golf tournament coming up in about 2 weeks. I'll have that information. And shout out to Texas, number 2 state where golfers drink the most beers per round. If you're proud of those types of things, then
I am.
you got your fist in the air right now. It's 94.5 The Buzz. Here's a Jelly Roll. 94.5 The Buzz, that's Jelly Roll. And need a favor, Rod Ryan Show on a free beer Friday. Got another case of beer coming up for you in just a little bit. Excessive heat warning all weekend long. Talking about getting outside and golfing, if you're like, Rod, yeah, you're right. I'm not golfing anymore. It's too hot. Are you sitting in the movie theater? People are in the theaters right now, man, with Barbie and Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer now number 10 highest grossing R-rated movie all time.
Wow.
Anybody?
Still have only seen a part of it.
Anybody want to have you? No, you saw a part of Barbie.
Oh yeah, Barbie.
Yeah, you didn't go to see Oppenheimer.
Oh no.
Okay. Oppenheimer. Anybody have a guess at what the number one grossing R-rated movie? I think Hangover might have had that for a little while.
Django. I know it's not Django. I know it's not Django.
R-rated movie.
It used to be Passion of the Christ, I believe. And that I would always get people on that trivia question because people didn't realize that Passion of the Christ, because of the violence, is an R-rated movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hangover.
R also for religion.
Hangover Part 2 is number 9. Passion of the Christ is 8. Deadpool's, both 1 and 2, are 2 and 3. And the number one highest grossing R-rated movie, Joker, Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, Joker was huge.
Which he won the Oscar for.
I
forget that they made those.
That movie's so disturbing. It's so disturbing.
And that's the one where there's another one coming out with Lady Gaga?
Yes.
Is that? I don't know. The universes are.
That's the one that is Robert De Niro is in the.
Confused. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You know the one.
Yeah,
It's
I've seen
good.
that movie.
Where he's dancing on the steps.
Obviously, as a big superhero guy, I've clearly seen that Joker movie. He's my favorite Joker.
Hey, it's Tessa talking about my family over at Classic Elite Chevy Sugarland. Did you know right now you can get $8,500 off the brand new Chevy Silverado? Such a beautiful, beautiful truck, and financing as low as 2.99% for 84 months. This is on approved credit while supplies last. And why is it Classic Elite? Well, elite inventory, elite service, and elite pricing. Classic Elite is where you go for a VIP red carpet experience. So if you are in the market for a new vehicle, if you're not at Classic Elite, you're at the wrong place. It's Classic Elite Chevy Sugarland. Ask for owners Jeff and Tiffany Sebastian. Tell them Tessa from the Buzz sent you. There was an accident in Willowbrook on Highway 249 southbound at Mills Road. It's cleared up, but there's still a little bit of stop and go to deal with from Cypress. Over on the northwest side, 290 westbound at Highway 6, there's stop and go from Eldridge from an accident. You're under a 5-minute delay there. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz, P-O-D, Alive. Rod Ryan Show. On a Free Beer Friday. More beer, more everything. We're just coming up at the halfway point. Suburb Summer Sizzler. Yeah, we play on Fridays. And there's only 2 more games before we start moving into the innards of the brackets, meaning the second round. Sugarland and Galena Park are scheduled to play at 8:20 this morning, and I am here for it. I love me some Sizzler. Excessive heat warning all weekend long. Tessa with Houston's headlines.
So the death toll from the Hawaii wildfires is now up to 55, and officials there in Hawaii expect that number to keep rising as the rescue efforts continue in Maui, where the resort town of Lahaina has been nearly destroyed by this brush fire that started Tuesday and just rapidly engulfed the town there. I'm kind of reading into the details of this, and I know we had a coastie, right? A Coast Guard friend. The National Guard was trying to help with this. The Coast Guard said it rescued at least 14 people. They had jumped in the water to escape all the smoke, all the flames. So you just have everyone trying to subdue this fire that was just fueled by winds, and it trapped people. And it's just such a scary, scary disaster over there. The governor there says this is likely to be the largest national disaster in the history of Hawaii. So definitely needed to mention that first and foremost. Also, the man accused of killing 5 of his neighbors in their Cleveland home earlier this year is pleading not guilty. Francisco Oropesa is charged with capital murder for this April shooting that happened right here locally in San Jacinto County. Authorities say he entered his neighbor's home. You know the story, guys. He shot the victims after one of them asked him to stop firing a rifle outside so that a baby could sleep. All right, let's switch it up. I don't think many people would argue that this was a great name to begin with, but how do you feel about a new politically correct name for a shirt? Gen Z has decided that the white tank tops that men wear should no longer be called wife beaters. Obviously, that doesn't play well in 2023. So the new term is wife pleaser. Now, the shirts are back in fashion, so that's why we're talking about them. The idea is that they're pleasing to the eye, plus it almost right pleaser, beater. So it's not too hard to make the shift. Urban Dictionary has already added it to their list of words. A lot of people are using it on TikTok. So the wife pleaser term for the shirt, formerly known as the wife beater, is in circulation. And, just calling it an undershirt or a tank top, I'm still okay with that.
I didn't know that where that term came from. There's an old Marlon Brando movie, A Streetcar Named Desire.
Okay.
And I think it's the one where he's like, Stella! He's yelling at the balcony.
He plays an abusive husband.
Yeah, and he wears that.
Okay.
I was never like a wife beater guy or a wife, well, clearly I'm not a very good wife pleaser either. But I just never wore that style of T-shirt. It never was my thing.
Okay, well, it's back in style in case you wanted to give it another go.
But just that and nothing else?
It's hot. It's thin. It's Chile. I feel like Chile wears these.
Chile is a wife pleaser. Chile is a listener pleaser today.
Yeah, certainly.
Chile, you wear the beaters. Like, what about just the beaters? Can you just call it a beater?
A beater?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got the name also because they were on Cops, that TV show Cops. Every time they would arrest somebody, they would always have.
Every time there's a domestic?
Yeah. Yeah, they would arrest them, so that's where they kind of like started taking off with that name.
You are a now wife pleaser wearer,
listener pleaser.
Yeah, I don't believe in laying hands on females.
But I'm saying
I wear them. I got one underneath right now. Look.
Yeah, I'm saying your choice of T-shirt.
Hey, look at those nips.
Your choice of T-shirt is the artist formerly known as wife beater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chili putting on a little show for the people on Facebook
You
Live
are
today.
a total pleaser today.
All right.
Yes.
No more wife beaters.
All right. Hey, that Little Tay story is just getting more weird by the second because remember I reported, I said, you know this influencer, Little Tay, this little girl, 9-year-old, always talking about money. According to sources, she passed away. Her account had reported that her and her brother died.
Well, that was yesterday's story.
That was yesterday. Well, TMZ received a statement supposedly written by Lil Tay saying she wanted to make it clear that her and her brother are safe and alive. Now, they are saying that her account was compromised by a third party, and that's what started all the rumors. Now, for the record, she hasn't shown herself publicly or posted anything new.
Well, why not?
I don't know. We're basically still waiting to see what happens with that.
I'll say this. It worked, little girl. I never heard of you before yesterday.
Yeah.
I really didn't. I mean, I'm not just trying to be that person. I never heard of her before. Now I have, so your little thing worked.
There you go. Have you seen this video circulating with Steph Curry on stage with Paramore in San Francisco?
I saw it on the sports blog page.
There you go. So he went up to sing Misery Business with Haley and the band. Well, now Paramore is canceling the remainder of their tour because apparently Haley's still fighting off that lung infection.
it's caused a couple of postponements throughout this tour. The band is set to hit the road again later this year into 2024. Hopefully she can knock that lung infection out. Those are Houston's headlines.
She was talking about it last week because she was taking on some
Trolls.
some bros and some trolls that were giving her a hard time. She's the singer of the band. She's the reason you go.
Yeah.
Okay?
100%.
Tell me the bass player's name. Anyone? Anyone?
No.
Okay.
Perry.
Oh, it might be.
Perry Moore.
What you got?
The Texans beat the Patriots 20-9 last night in their preseason opener. CJ Stroud struggled in the few series that he was in for, but the defense and Will Anderson looked really good out there. They're going to play their next preseason game a week from tomorrow against the Dolphins. In baseball, the Astros fell to the Orioles yesterday 5-4 tonight. They're going to open up a weekend series with the Angels back at Minute Maid. Verlander is going to be on the mound for the Astros going up against LA's Reed Detmers. First pitch is at 7:10. You can listen to that game on our sister station, Sports Talk 790, on the sports blog page today. During the Astros-Orioles game yesterday, there was a foul ball, and an Orioles fan had a barbecue plate and caught the ball on his barbecue plate.
Yum.
It was pretty cool.
Did he throw it back?
No.
It was an
It's a
Astros foul,
ball,
right?
It's a foul ball.
Oh, it's a
throw
foul
out
ball you
home
can
run
keep.
balls.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Foul
Okay.
balls don't hurt you. Home run balls do, but pretty funny video, sports blog page today.
If you're on Highway 146 going northbound, there is some road debris. It's roofing material, so it's right before 2nd Street and NASA 1 Road. It is passable. Just be mindful of that. Passable with care. So road debris there on Highway 146. And then an accident on 290 still causing a little bit of a delay on your commute. Westbound at Highway 6, they're stopping go traffic from Eldridge. That's under a 5-minute jam. That's your Rec Check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Here we go. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show.
Good morning.
Hey, who's this?
This is Chris from
You're
Houston.
Caller number 10.
All right.
Chris.
Way to start a Friday.
It's a great way to start a Friday, dude. Congratulations. Chris from Houston is case of beer winner number 3. Thanks to our good friends over at Specs for hooking us up with the beers each and every Friday. What you got planned this weekend?
Man, I'm going to start out drinking that case of beer, Brother Rod.
My man. My man. All right, Chris, have a great weekend, man. I'm glad we could get you started on that. Chris, I'm going to put you on hold. Chili's been in a really, really good mood today. It started with a little bit of a mishap, a thing that happened in homeroom, but it put him in a good mood. Now he comes in and tells me that he is being sent straight to voicemail from the suburb of Sugarland.
Interesting.
The land of sugar. Laura Upton, where
art thou?
Where the flip are you? What's going on, Chili?
Yeah, I'm calling them, and it's not even ringing. It's just going straight to voicemail. So I left her a voicemail, told her by 8:10, if I can't get in touch with her, I have to find a replacement and move on.
No problem from Galena Park. Lydia has already said
Lydia's already talked and
she's
everything.
ready to play and everything.
Yeah, and I got a backup just in case.
Okay, but we've had
Laura-
this problem before, and
Yeah.
this is the number that she gave you, and it's just nothing.
Yeah.
Straight to voicemail. Is it her voice on the voicemail?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's her number.
It's her house number because it says the Uptons.
Laura in Sugarland. Chili is desperately trying to get a hold of you.
Hey, it's no big deal. It's just $5K, a chance to win $5K. You know.
All right, very good. All right, well, I hope to hear from you, Laura. We want you in on the game. You're the one that was chosen to play, so we want to get you in. All right. All right. So that's Chris on the beer. We're looking for Laura. Anthony is golfing.
Oh.
Every weekend he's playing disc golf. These excessive heat warnings. We have a ton of people, they don't like when I make fun of disc golf. I don't make fun of disc golf. I want to play. I want to play.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's the only people I make fun of are the people with the metal detectors. I make fun of them.
See,
you make fun
I
when they
like.
find a diamond ring for $1 million.
Who's laughing then?
Okay, but you're not doing it, so don't defend it. You're not doing it. You
I
don't
would-
have one of these
I
things.
saw a
I
TikTok
would
video.
100% be a metal detector person over a disc golf person.
I saw a TikTok video that this guy, all he does is like go and find stuff. And like people, like if you lose a necklace or a ring, this lady had like hired him to go find it, and he found it in like 10 minutes. She's like, I was right here on the beach. And I lost
A
my wedding
hero
ring.
of sorts.
There used to
and
be
it was crazy.
There used to be a commercial on TV, and it was an as seen on TV metal detector.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And the guy would go, and my wife's proud of all the weight I've lost.
yeah, like he just like
And she
burning
loves that I'm
cows.
out of the house.
It was
never around anymore.
So
My
nerdy.
weird hobby keeps me away from her,
Listen,
so
you're
I
all
don't know
weirdos.
you.
We're all mutants, okay? We're all dog heads.
Besides me.
You know, if,
Very
And me.
if the telescope is your thing,
Same.
and if you're a scopy, then you're a scopy nerd.
What's up, scope head?
You know what I mean? Like
Scopeaholics.
I kind of want to be a telescope guy too. You know, I kind of dabble.
No, you don't.
I kind of do want to be a telescope
no, you
guy.
don't. Just because you put the quarter in those things on a pier and you peer out does not make you a telescope guy.
But I'm just saying, I want to be. I don't
You want
want
like
to.
an evil layer to have it sticking out of so you can spy on everyone.
I don't want to be a metal detector guy, but I kind of want to be a telescope guy.
You want metal, bro?
I don't
You
want to be a metal
detect
detector guy.
metal?
Not
No.
metal of you at all.
I'm detecting no metal in your heart.
At least, you know, these guys, I mean, listen, the next level of non-athletic would be probably the disc golfers, but they're out there.
No, pickleball.
But they're
Pickleball.
playing a
Pickleball.
sport. They're playing a
I
sport.
want to get into pickleball. Now that's going to be my thing. I'm going to be a picklehead.
It's just half-ass tennis. Like, play tennis.
I know. Tennis is hard, though.
So don't run a half marathon. Run a full marathon, or don't brag about it. If you want to play pickleball, go off, but like don't act like it's tennis.
So here's what I did.
It's cool.
On Amazon, I bought a pickleball net. I have a little area. Like
You have an area. We've heard about this area that you're going to do something with.
It's
What's
called
up?
it's called a driveway.
What up?
So I have an area, and I bought a net. I bought some paddles and some outside pickleballs.
So what's up with it?
Since it's arrived, it's been 100 degrees every day.
Oh, let's play in the morning.
I can't. Really?
Yeah, let's just go right now.
I kind of got a thing going on in the mornings.
Burn a sweat. Bring it in here. Do it during breaks.
Office pickleball.
Let's go.
Bro.
Yeah.
Sales versus us.
Genius.
Yeah.
Those are cement floors.
Yeah, they always want us to put out videos. This is our video. Sorry, it's during your workday.
Yeah.
Oh my God, office pickleball.
During the Tuesday meetings, just do it like in the middle of all that.
Yes.
Be really loud.
Yes, Alex.
Okay, listen, that's why I brought it up. I needed something to do.
All right.
I've got
We
the
made
net.
pickleball cool again.
Net, paddles, balls. I've got everything. Boom, office pickleball.
Set it up.
That's really
Every
what pickleball
Friday we
should
have
be
tournaments.
Played in an office.
I'm in. All right. Listen.
I'm glad we've pickled that out.
Solving the world's problems on today's show.
What pickle?
And
No
in there,
pickle.
we offended everybody and their extracurricular activities too. The suburb summer sizzler is coming up. Where are you, Laura?
Oh, I swear to God.
We got to have her.
Laura, ven pa' acá, Laura.
We got to have her on the flip of the break. We have to have her. Otherwise, we've got to go with Chili's backup.
Well, Chili just let anyone do anything they want these days.
Yeah, you gonna give that guy a shot?
I mean,
you give the Burt Kreischer tickets guy a chance?
Laura Upton.
Paging Laura Upton to the front, please. Your game is waiting for you.
Party of one.
Chili is waiting for you, Laura. Please. All right, we'll find out who's playing after this.
An accident on 290 westbound as you approach Highway 6 is causing stop-and-go traffic from Eldridge. An accident on the West Park Tollway going eastbound at Derry Ashford has been cleared, but there is still stop-and-go from Addicts Clothing, and it is a 30-minute delay. You can take the Southwest Freeway. That's going to be your alternate route there. That's your Wreck Check on 94.5 The Buzz.
All right. Well, there's a lot of podcasting going on this week. A lot of new podcasts went up yesterday. And then you probably had to deal with a whole bunch of stuff dealing with your Pass the Gravy Bro.
Yeah.
Where Big Brother podcast, they kicked somebody out of the house.
Kicked somebody out of the house. They had an eviction last night. 2 people are gone. Whew. We did a full recap of it. Had my friend Chris on to come and kind of explain his point of view on everything that happened. And yeah, it's up right now if you want to go check it out.
Okay, very good. It explains the bloodshot eyes.
Yes. I went to sleep at 12:30.
Excessive heat warning today, so sunny skies, low chances of rain, 103. All right, we got some summer sizzler stuff to sort out, but first, got to let Tessa do her thing. What's trending?
Well, the downfall from that brawl at the Montgomery Riverfront dock, it continues. I mean, this is still in the headlines, and I guess they've charged a 4th person in connection with this thing that just escalated, this fight the fight that never ends. It just kept on going. So
like most of the guys turned themselves in yesterday or the day before, and they're still looking for the chair guy.
Yeah.
The guy that hit the woman with the chair?
Yes.
There were multiple people hit with chairs. I'm not sure which guy it was.
I saw people.
A chair guy.
I saw people the next day.
Guy.
I saw people posting maybe like in the shade room or something on Instagram, but people were posing with the chairs.
Yeah.
And chairs, apparently, the sales are up.
Have been pretty great.
This is the chair that was on that woman's head yesterday. I mean, they're posing with pictures. All right, what else?
So that's trending. Another thing going on right now is you've had Butcher Babies on Looking at Girls all week long.
Yeah.
So they're awesome on the page. This a lot of clicks. Gal Gadot. You have Lainey Wilson. She visited a children's hospital in Nashville, so that's actually a great reason to put her on. But we all know you're obsessed with her as well. Kylie Jenner's birthday. Lord's on here. Cardi B. So Looking at Girls blog page doing well. And then Chas McCormick has kind of been nails for the Astros. I mean, he has been cranking out home runs, but he was scratched from the lineup yesterday because he had a bruised left knee. So him, Abreu, they weren't in the lineup, and we didn't get the sweep. But that's okay. That's okay. That's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
All right, the Suburb Summer Sizzler, everybody. Thank you to our friends over at Shell Federal Credit Union. And Chili said it. No big deal, $5,000. $5,000. Scheduled to play today, representing Galena Park, is Lydia. Let's say hi to Lydia. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Na 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 na. I'm ready.
All right.
Nice.
Now, I do not see Laura Upton anywhere. Laura was scheduled to play and represent Sugarland. Chili? Nothing. Couldn't get her.
Yeah, I couldn't get her. Man, I'm just hoping everything's good on her end. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing. But yeah, we couldn't reach her.
She's scared.
So we've got Sugarland, though. We've got somebody from Sugarland, and Adrian is going to pinch hit. Adrian, good morning.
Hey. Good morning, Brother Rod.
I mean, dude, you heard that Sugarland was already chosen. You're like, man, I'm out. And then what? Chili gives you a call in the morning and you pick up.
Just the luck of the draw.
Wow, dude.
Wow.
Okay, well, Lydia already told us that she's ready. Adrian, I mean, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's go, Alex.
There you go.
Let's get our song clip ready to go. The Suburb Summer Sizzler brought to us by Shell Federal Credit Union. We got Lydia, and we have Adrian.
We're not playing the song first?
Oh, we're playing the song. You are right.
Right,
This whole thing's got me thrown up.
Going early.
Okay, you guys, you have 2 minutes and 58 seconds, and I have that amount of time too to get my act together, and we sizzle right after this.
Okay.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. That's my favorite Fall Out Boy song, Dance, Dance. Rod Ryan Show, Free Beer Friday. Got another case of beer coming up for you straight up at 9 o'clock. Open phones Friday, and then we leave you with those pit tickets for that huge metal show going down Sunday night. Mudvayne, Coal Chamber, Guar, and Butcher Babies. And as Tessa mentioned, Butcher Babies featured all week. Yes, they are still featured on the Looking at Girls blog page. Excessive heat warning all weekend long. All right, listen, I think we got everything. I mean, shout out to Chile for having backups and everything ready to go. The behind the scenes for the Suburb Summer Sizzler, it's a ton. It's a lot for things like this. And then boom, for Chile keeping things rolling smoothly and not being able to get a hold of our contestant from Sugarland and having a backup ready to go. I mean, this thing's running like a top today. And Adrian, shout out to Adrian, man. Thanks for pinch hitting this morning and still keeping Sugarland's dreams alive for winning the $5,000.
My pleasure.
All right, bro. You're taking on Lydia from Galena Park, who really gives me the impression that she is ready to go.
Ready to go.
Okay, Lydia. Were you practicing?
Yes.
Practicing
Yes.
by just listening to the radio? I mean, people are making playlists and all kinds of things.
I have notes.
Got notes. All right.
She has notes.
And then Adrian didn't even think he was playing, so I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to say, let's play the game and
Let's do
let's rip this Band-Aid off.
Let's
Adrian,
go.
Adrian, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Lydia, ready to go. Here we go. Alex, he's got your song ready to roll. Him and Wizard been working behind the scenes as well. Here's day 15 of the Suburb Summer Sizzler. You're shouting out your name when you know the name of the band and the name of the song. 3, 2, 1.
Lydia.
Adrian.
Lydia got in first. What is the name of the band and song? 2, 1.
Oh.
Lydia,
No.
Complete blank.
did you know it, Adrian?
I know it. Yeah, it's Centuries by Fall Out Boy.
Now you know it. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I thought that was a hard one too.
I thought that was pretty easy.
Lydia,
The intro can throw you off. I feel like.
Well, yeah, because it's a sample of that.
Right.
I am sitting in, but
Suzanne Vega.
right? But you know who it is.
Galena Park is out. Lydia, we got to say goodbye to you. Have a great weekend.
Goodbye.
And you know what? I mean, for coming in here, he knew
I
the
like
song.
it.
He knew the song though
Strong
too.
sub.
He knew it.
Strong sub.
But wait a
The
second.
delay is real.
The delay is real. Oh, you feel like you said your name first?
Yeah, I think so. But hey, it worked out either way.
I'll say this though. You also not only for subbing in, but you didn't just sandbag that game. You said your name. You just didn't say it first. So you took a cut. You would have got it right.
Yeah, I would have got it.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Sugarland is in it to win it, baby. There's only,
Hey, Rod, this is Adrian, the one that gave you the ray gun.
Adrian gave me a keychain at Ditch Day, and it's the little ray gun that is on the front cover of the Foo Fighters album.
Oh, cute.
Yes.
Okay, very cool.
Now I'm so happy, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations. So that's it. Only one more scheduled game with two new suburbs. Webster, Nicole is going to be representing Webster on Monday, and Quinton will be representing Midtown. And then on Tuesday, we already start bringing back former champions. We get on the inside of the brackets. It's the Suburb Summer Sizzler, baby. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Papa Roach. Excessive heat warning this weekend. That's every day. Alex said he took a look, Rod. He'll just let you know. Every single day, there's not enough room to type all this out. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, temperatures, true temperatures, 102 each day. Wow. 3 people now. Ashley with an I says, I immediately said, that's Tom's Diner. That's a Suzanne Vega. She was sampled.
Yes.
Suzanne Vega's song, Tom's Diner. I couldn't remember the name of it. They sampled that. What we played on the air was Fall Out Boy.
Right.
And technically, you could have gotten caught speeding on this one because if you had said that, that would have been incorrect. Like, we would not have had to give you, if you had said Vega,
Right.
we would not
It's
have
a
had to give
speeding
you
trap.
that.
You guys know this song?
Unbelievable.
EMF?
It used to be on all those, like, mixtape CDs that
Yeah.
they would advertise on.
So you know who they sampled? Andrew Dice Clay. Oh!
Oh, okay.
So you couldn't
picture.
So you couldn't answer this by saying, "Oh, that's Andrew Dice Clay."
Right.
No, they sampled Andrew Dice Clay.
It's their song.
It's EMF Unbelievable.
Right.
So some guy's saying, "Rod, you would have had to give it to them if they said Suzanne Vega."
No.
Listen to Dice.
So fun.
I never.
You didn't know that was
ever
Dice?
Realized that. And it's such an it's such an iconic.
Obvious, yeah.
But like, I never thought about.
You didn't know that was
Is
Dice?
Ric Flair in song number 2 from Blur? Is that him?
Maybe.
Let's start saying that. Let's start telling people that.
I like that rumor. I'll start a rumor.
Let's make a meme about it. And
No
it'll
problem.
It'll spread like wildfire.
A lot of people don't know. You say.
What is that word? What just give you away?
Here's Dice.
It's a great Friday song.
What a fun fact.
I'm happy that you didn't know that. I'm happy you learned that today.
You're a little
you
know-it-all
can't deny
usually.
it now, like when you hear it, but I never like listened to it that intently,
Dice.
you know?
But no, you would never, ever in any world get
I wonder
credit.
who said that specific thing right there. Oh.
But you would never get credit. Like I said, same thing with yelling out Suzanne Vega. No, we would have never accepted that answer. That was not the Suzanne Vega song.
It's like when you say what color and somebody says red and it's like is go on a street light.
Yeah, you get
you
caught
buzzed
speeding.
in early. You didn't let it get to the end.
All right, one more game on Monday on the outside of the brackets, and then we start working in on the brackets. I love it, man. The Suburb Summer Sizzler.
Drama.
Sugarland moves on. And again, Webster, Midtown on Monday. Boom! I love it.
Yes, it is hot outside. But if you're looking for a way to beat the heat, do what I do. Enjoy a crisp, refreshing Blue Moon Belgian White Ale. The taste is so refreshing, and Blue Moon's story is incredible. It was literally born during the summer of 1995 at a ballpark in Denver. How? Well, a fan had tried Blue Moon for the first time and said, well, it was just beer at that point, but they said beer that good only comes around once in a blue moon. And bam, that's how it got its name. Blue Moon was born, and now we know it's perfect for any summertime occasion. Ball games, cookouts, poolside, tailgating, anything you are doing. Or if you're just like me, you want to wind down after work, beat the heat, stay inside, enjoy the bold taste of Blue Moon Belgian White in the air condition. It packs so much flavor, and it does partner so perfectly with Blue Seas and Blue Skies because it's Blue Moon. You can pick it up at the store. You can have it delivered. You can enjoy this all summer long. Blue Moon Belgian White Ale, Blue Moon Brewing Company, 2023, Golden, Colorado. There's an accident blocking an HOV lane in Spring. So I-45, the HOV going southbound at Rayford Sawdust. It is passable with care. Just be aware of that. There's an accident still on 290 westbound approaching Highway 6. That's kind of been causing a delay in the last hour. And then an accident on the West Park Tollway going eastbound at Derry Ashford has cleared. There's still about a 5 to 10 minute delay. Take the Southwest Freeway. That's going to be your alternate route. That's your Rec Check on 94.5 The Buzz.
$94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Alex, you watched the Burt Kreischer movie?
I did. The Machine.
Is that the song in the closing credits?
Might have been.
It's an Everclear song. It's that one, right?
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah. It's an updated version, too. I noticed
yeah.
it's not that. It's I wonder if Art Alexakis went in and re-recorded a version to play for the movie so that maybe he
Solid
could
watch, for sure.
pocket some extra cash. Yeah, the machine is pretty good, man. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. Good morning, everybody. Rod Ryan Show, Free Beer Friday. Enunciate, please. I got the fourth and final case of beer is coming your way. Thanks to our friends over at Specs. And then we'll turn right into Open Phones Friday. So let's let Tessa do her last thing. What are Houston's headlines?
Well, the big national headline today is the Hawaii wildfires, and it's such a sad story. The more you read about it, you realize those people that did escape, I mean, they had minutes to act, and if they didn't think and react in one way, then they were putting their lives in danger. The death toll is now up to 55 people that have died, and Hawaiian officials think that number will rise because they're now sending in cadaver dogs to see who didn't escape the fire again. This was something that just engulfed this iconic little town of Lahaina.
Yeah.
And it definitely is going to be the largest natural disaster in the history of the state. That's according to the governor there. And thousands are homeless now. Thousands of buildings are destroyed, and there is a disaster declaration in place for that. So that's unfortunately is the national headline. There's also some politicking going on here in Harris County. The judge in a trial over whether or not to throw out the results of a Harris County election says he won't reach a decision for at least another month. So you had both the sides of the case resting yesterday afternoon. You had a Republican district judge suing after losing the November election to a Democrat by about 2,700 votes, and really just demanding a new election because of problems at polling places. 29 polling places ran out of paper ballots, and Harris County elections in general have come under state scrutiny because of irregularities. So I definitely needed to mention that. Now let's talk about Target parking lots, because you know what? A lot of times they are a cluster, and they get even crazier when you have the same day order pickup service, the drive up service, which Alex says this should be in the back somewhere. If you're not getting out of your car, I mean, yes, then the employees would have to walk out to you.
To do that,
but exactly, but they're getting paid. So anyway, Target will now allow people to pick up Starbucks coffee through that service too.
Do you have to order anything else, or can you just get?
Can you not just walk into the damn store and just walk out?
Yeah, but hang on.
Just go to a Starbucks.
But you would think that Target would say, "Listen, you got to order something else from us, and then you can get a Starbucks on top of it."
Okay, then Starbucks wouldn't want to be in your store.
Are you just now using Target as your drive-through Starbucks drink?
I think this is going to be an option for people.
That's insanity.
In-store Starbucks pickup by October. That'll be available at most of the locations, of the Target locations. And according to a rep, they say, look, our guests have long told us Drive Up is a game changer. We're just adding convenience to their daily life, especially when they're short on time. Starbucks will bring even more ease and joy, ease and joy to every Target run.
You got to buy one of those phony Joanna Gaines plants.
Oh, I love Magnolia. I love the Magnolia collection at Starbucks.
You buy a frame, and then you can get your Starbucks order. We'll bring it to you.
That Magnolia display, no matter what, I've seen it a million times. It sucks me in. They have like Casa Luna candles. They have all this just crap.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful.
All this crap you don't need.
I just love it for my home that I don't like. Elon Musk might not fight Mark Zuckerberg after all. I know. Now he's saying he needs surgery before any fight could happen. He's suggesting they just talk things out. It wasn't his idea to talk things out, but someone on X proposed it to him, and he was like, okay, maybe. Oh, maybe. That's a good idea, too.
I think he has too much to lose. I think Zuckerberg, just being a smaller guy, it's like, hey, he was scrappy. He hung in there. But then if he wins, he took down the giant. Of course, Elon Musk doesn't want to fight.
Someone needs to hold him to this, because he does stuff like this. Elon's like, yeah, I'm going to buy Twitter. Yeah, I'm going to buy Twitter. And then he was like, oh, maybe not. And Twitter's like, no. You said. So people need to hold his ass accountable, make him fight Zuck. We'll all get it on pay-per-view. And there, no harm, no foul.
I wanted them to fight. These are the only fights I'm interested in now.
Yeah, a little celebrity death match going on.
Yeah, freak shows.
Hey, the Maui wildfire destroyed Mick Fleetwood's restaurant, and I don't want to minimize the tragic loss of life. And of course, there were many other things that happened. More than 50 people on the island of Maui, but he had a restaurant there. Mick had a restaurant there, and it is burned to the ground. It was called Fleetwood's on Front Street, and it was filled with rock and roll memorabilia. We have a clip of him talking to Sammy Hagar, talking about his rare car that was always on display there at the restaurant. So you can go check that out on the music blog page. Those are Houston's headlines.
The Texans beat the Patriots 20-9 last night in their first preseason game. C.J. Stroud struggled in the few series that he was in for, but Will Anderson and the Texans defense did look really good. They're going to play their next preseason game a week from tomorrow against the Dolphins back here at home. The Astros fell to the Orioles yesterday 5-4. Tonight they're going to open up a weekend series with the Angels at Minute Maid. Justin Verlander is going to be on the mound for the Stros. He'll be going up against LA's Reed Detmers. First pitch is at 7:10. You can listen to that game on our sister station, Sports Talk 790. That is what's going on in sports.
Okay, stop and go on I-45 northbound between Cullen and East Tex going on under a 5-minute delay, which is great news. Downtown, there's stop and go between I-10 and I-45. If you're on 69 going southbound, that's about an 8 to 10 minute delay. So pack some patience, hang out with us. That's your rec check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Come on. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show.
Hey, what's up, Rod Ryan?
What's up? Who's this?
This is Jose, man. How you doing?
No way, Jose. You're caller 10.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. Where you from, Jose?
Cyprus.
Cyprus on the beer board. Dude, you got the fourth and final case of beer. Happy Free Beer Friday to
Awesome.
you.
Thank you guys so much. You guys are doing such a great job, Rod.
Oh, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, Jose. Hang on the phone
Love
for
you
me,
guys.
all right?
Yes, sir.
Damn it. Little giggle every time.
That's the Open Phones Friday music. Ooh. Hey, you know who's on the phone?
No, I don't.
Devin's been emailing me, and he is in Hawaii.
Oh, Coast Guard Devin?
Yeah. Let's see what he
Yeah,
says.
let's talk to him.
Hang on a second. Let's just talk to him, because I don't know what he can and can't say. Hey, Devin, good morning.
Aloha, Brother Rod. How you doing?
Dude, aloha to you, man. We're okay. We're more worried about you, man. How's everything going over there? Tell me where you are.
So right now I'm in Wailea, which is on Maui. So I'm kind of like more central right now. But I was up in Kanapali, which is about 2 miles north of Lahaina. That's where I originally was staying when I got to the island.
You were staying there.
Oh, yeah, I was staying there. I was staying there that morning. Me and my boss had gotten up to go to work. To get out of that area, usually it takes to get on like to the main highway, maybe like 5 minutes. It took us about 2 hours just because of a down utility pole that morning due to the winds, because that's all we thought it was. Went to work, did our thing, and then we were coming back to Lahaina because his wife came along for the trip.
Okay.
And as we came around the corner, you just see smoke everywhere on the main road. We're like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But we just kept going. We kept pushing forward. And then at one point, I was like, I don't think, it's too close to the highway. I was like, how about we go down this street here, in Lahaina, and then you just kind of like a back way to get back to the hotel. So we do that, and we're just stuck. And, we're kind of in this traffic, and it just gets darker and darker and darker. And then we had an option to either get out of the car and walk 4 miles to the hotel or turn around. And then it just got darker, and then you just see like a sea of red coming to our right side. And I just turned around and got out of there.
So what did you end up doing? Did you leave the car and walk?
No, I turned around and just gunned it. So we got out of that area.
Wow.
And then as we were leaving and heading back, they had the roadblocks up.
So let me ask you, obviously communications are down due to this fire in Hawaii. This is on Maui now. So how far are you from where all the devastation is right now?
So right now, if there was no traffic and the roads were open, about 35 minutes.
Okay. Are you trying to get off of the island right now, or are you staying put?
So I still have a little bit more work here to do, non-related to that. So I'm probably leaving here Saturday. My boss, he left 2 days ago. He was reunited with his wife, luckily. But he lost communication with her for about 16 hours.
Yeah, that had to be
most people, if they went to the waterfront, they were able to pick up cell phone reception from Lanai and Molokai, and that's how people were able to communicate. And I actually went in there today. I took a bus into town with the state, go back and get my items, and just seeing the devastation as I was on my way to the resorts. It's just surreal.
Okay, and nothing of yours burned or anything like that, where you were just outside of it.
Correct. Yeah, Kanapali not affected at all.
Okay.
But the fires were pretty close to the main resorts, but nothing happened. Mainly the locals and the town, just devastation everywhere for those guys, and
Wow,
very
Devin.
very sad.
All right, bro. Listen, stay safe. Thank you. He's been emailing, and this is the guy that emailed about a month and a half ago, and he sent those lyrics in that I
To read my lips.
horribly sang to read my lips. He was just working from afar, listening on iHeartRadio, and he said,
Right.
he's like, hey, man, I'm just working on some lyrics over here. I should have never tried to sing them on the air, but I did. But Devin, I'm glad you're okay. Hang on for me. He sent some pictures like on day one, before we even knew like how bad it was.
Right.
And he's over there, and he clearly knows the landscape of the land. He's, people that are there, they're talking like we know these states and these areas, and we don't know these things,
So the pictures that he sent us, they were so clear and gave you such a clear picture of what was going on. My news friend, Aniele, she was like, hey, I want to talk to that guy. I want to ask. She wanted to use those pictures for her newscast.
I should retweet them out.
Yeah.
All right.
I will.
Thank you, Devin. I'm glad you're fine. Well, okay. That's another line open. We just took a little extra time with Devin. Open phones. Every line. Boom. Well, not every line, but there's a few lines open if you want to get in on open phones. It's my favorite hour of radio on the radio. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have our AOL, and then we'll get right back to your calls. Hey, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about Shell Federal Credit Union. Thank you guys again for believing in us and ponying up for the Suburb Summer Sizzler. I'm having so much fun with this. Now, auto loans. Kids are back in school. You want a nice, reliable ride for your kid. There's a lot of auto loans that are being applied for right now. Shell FCU will help you. $250 cash back on an auto loan. 2 skip-a-pays every year. Ask them about 90 days deferred payments. Loan officers are available weekdays until 10 p.m. with your questions, okay? Saturdays until 5. They're there to assist you. Any questions you may have, 713-844-1100 or go to shellfcu.org and apply and find a branch nearest you.
The Southwest Freeway between I-10 and I-45, there's stop and go. That's downtown. It's about a 5-minute delay. We also have an accident that's cleared on the West Park Tollway going eastbound at Derry Ashford, and an accident in the managed lanes on I-10 westbound at Park 10. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Get it.
Standard data and message rate supply in this nationwide contest. That's music to 200.
94.5 The Buzz. Welcome back, Rod Ryan Show. All right, we'll get back over to your calls, man. Every line smoking. I'll get to every single one of you that is trying to get in right now for Open Phones Friday. Can't wait to chat it up with you. All right, what you got today?
Well, I know like pop-ups are kind of a thing of the past, I feel like. With like all the ad blockers that everything has. But football season's starting back up, so maybe people that have some of the illegal streams, they still have the pop-ups that come up there. Today's AOL, you're going to be doing the checkbox Olympics, and you're going to be trying to see how good you are at clicking those little boxes where the X's are.
Like whack-a-mole.
Yeah, pretty much. But they're moving. Like some of them are moving, some of them, like it starts and there's just a bunch of, like a row of really, really small little boxes you have to check in order.
Right.
And then you can go to the next level and they start moving and zigging and zagging, and some of them are bigger and some of them are smaller.
If you're even
And
playing...
it's just showing you how good you, it's like, you get ready for football season if you're using those illegal sites. Not that we condone that.
The games that you promote throughout the year, if you're even playing them once or twice, how many mice do you go through in a year?
Well, this is a keypad. I have like just a touchpad that I use.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was a pop-up where you had to use a mouse to track it.
I would imagine you'd go through quite a few. I don't know. The mice are pretty good these days.
Mine just charges right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
No
a touchpad.
batteries.
I have 2 touchpads that I use here. But go check it out. See how good you are at clicking the boxes at the world famous Rod Ryan Show page at thebuzz.com.
Okay, back over to the phones, man. My favorite hour. Ronnie, been on hold the longest. Ronnie, good morning.
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Great. What do you have for Open Phones?
I wanted to talk Pantera. I'm going to the show next Thursday.
Whoo-wee. Did you see him back in the day?
Man, I had a chance to see him back in the day in 2001. I didn't go, so I've been kicking myself ever since.
That's been the best endorsement, though. It's people that have seen them back in the day and then have reported, going to the Metallica shows this past weekend and saying, wow, Pantera, you're not being robbed. Nobody's ever going to replace Dime, but everyone is saying that Phil sounds phenomenal and you're really getting that vibe of Pantera.
Yeah. Were you going to make it to the show next Thursday?
I don't know yet. I really don't. I did see Pantera back in the day, but I would love to see this version. I really would.
Hey, well, if I see you, man, I'll buy you an overpriced beer. How about that?
Oh, that's nice.
That's like saying you're going to give me $22, right?
Yeah, that's a big investment.
All right, bro.
Hey,
go ahead.
Hey, I wanted to. It's going to be my son's first show, man. He's 14 years old, so
He's
it's going to
ready.
be his first show.
He's ready. You look at him right before you go in. You look at your boy, and you say, "Son, you're ready to ride giants," and you walk him in. That's it. That's all you say. He's ready. At 14, he's ready. Sergio, you're next up.
Hey, how's it going?
Really good, man. What you got?
I'm a little late to the party. Ashley and I were at 10,000 feet above sea level last week.
Oh,
we wanted to call
This is Mr. Ashley with an I.
Our Sergio, right.
This is our Sergio. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you were just on a big, long road trip.
Yeah. And we listened to the podcast coming home, and we just wanted to say I heard everybody congratulate you on an extra 5 years, but I don't want to congratulate you. I want to congratulate the city of Houston, because without you, we wouldn't be as good a place.
Wow, man, that's really nice.
And here's why. Here's why. Because I remember a time when this city was going through a tragic time, and you stayed on the air for 24 hours straight, keeping our spirits up, getting us through this tough time.
Thank you, Sergio.
You also found someone, a listener, a kidney. You made that person's life infinitely better, and it's all because of you. You also do this dumb thing called a mile of meat that brings people together, and there's been people that have gotten together, married, and created a life, and that's because of you.
It's true.
So I'm not congratulating you. I'm congratulating the city of Houston for having you for another 5 years. Keep up the good work, my brother.
Thank you, man.
What a great phone call.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. And then, between him and Ashley, they're the number one buyers. So thank you, and Ashley with an I. Nobody has spent more money in the Rod Ryan Show Care store. I think I'm like the fourth best customer. Okay.
In your own store.
In my own store.
In your
I think I'm
own
the fourth
store.
best customer. They're the best customers ever. Nobody has spent more money in the Rod Ryan Show Cares online store. I think Bro Brad has spent more than me. But yeah, they're number one. And they just dropped a huge amount of money in there last week for match day. So thank you.
Sounds like they believe in you, bud.
Homero, good morning. You're next up.
Morning.
What you got?
Morning, Rod. I just want to say thanks to you, Tess, Alex, and Chile for all you guys do for the community. And, man, you guys rock every morning.
Thank you.
I wanted to call and promote my cousin's band in the Aftermath. And Kerosene Shores will be at Scout Bar tonight with Lunara and Zealous Hearts and another band. So you got 5 bands. It's $10 a ticket. Doors open at 7 o'clock. In the Aftermath, will be on there. J.D. Garza is the lead singer. And just wanted to invite everybody out to check them out.
That's your cousin that's singing?
Yes, sir.
Did any of that musical ability transfer through you at all?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's all him.
Man, that sucks when God just picks one person in the family to be talented. It's like, ugh.
I got to deal with them singing all good.
I have like one uncle that's like, pretty musically inclined, then everyone else is just kind of a turd. Chris, you're next up.
Hey, what's up, Rod?
What's up? You're on Open Phones Friday.
Hey, man. Actually, 5 years I've never been on this line. I finally got in.
Well, it's about time. You're way overdue. How are you going to use your time?
I want to talk about this heat. I mean, I've been to Cali. I've been everywhere. I've never expressed heat before. I'm from Texas, of course. I've been in Houston ever since I was little. But what I want to talk about is that for the first time that I've dealt with this heat, this is the first time that I can go to the pool, and even the pool is hot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, not for the first time. I mean, I do think it's hotter. When I talk to people that were born and raised here, they're like, Rod, it's hotter out here. But that whole hot pool thing, that's kind of been going on for a while now. I mean, if your pool's getting direct sunlight for most of the day, you're swimming in bathwater, and I think that's been going on for a long time. How old are you, Chris?
32.
Did you play outside from during the summer when you're a little kid? Do you have memories of being outside from morning until the street lights come on?
Of course, I've actually I was always into spaceball, and even to this day, I play adult softball.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, but I can't imagine doing that now. I can't. I mean, I take my kid outside.
I still do that now.
We go outside for 20 minutes. We're like, okay, Voodoo, everybody, let's go in. We got to go in. Cooling station.
Yeah. Brutal.
Well, Chris, I appreciate it, man. 5 years. It's way too long, man. Good to have you on. It's another line open. It's Open Phones Friday, 713-212-5945. What do you want to talk about, man? It's your hour. Time to jump around. House of Pain, 94.5, The Buzz. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. That sample was once thought to be Prince, that kind of that screaming sound, and I think Questlove was the one that said that's got to be Prince, and he said that where he showed exactly where it came from and everything. And Everlast, who was in House of Pain, said no, Prince would never have allowed that. But we were talking about samples earlier, and we played EMF's Unbelievable, and you should have saw Alex's eyes light up when I told him that's Dice. Oh, it's unbelievable.
Wild.
I said, yeah, that's Andrew Dice Clay. He's like, wow, I never knew that. But yeah, that Everlast confirmed that Divine Stylers Ain't Saying Nothing. It's a hip hop cut. They did steal it, but it's not Prince. But at one point, it was thought of to be Prince sampled. House of Pain ain't got money for that.
No.
They ain't got Prince money to be sampling him. Hey, good morning, everybody. You know what it is? Yeah, it sure is. This is my favorite hour to talk to you guys. You guys get to talk about just about anything that you want for the entire hour. Tessa has been on hold. Hello, Tessa.
Good morning, y'all.
Tessa's one of our great iHeart listeners. Listens from, I think, the Austin area, right?
Yeah, just north of Austin.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. What you got? What's on your mind?
Kind of excited. I'm coming into town today. My dad is turning 70 this weekend.
Whoa!
Happy
so
birthday, Dad.
70's a big one. What are you guys doing?
We're taking him out to Kima to his favorite restaurant for dinner tomorrow. And then we're having all the great grandkids and great grandkids over for dinner or for like pie and dessert afterwards.
That's pretty awesome.
That's sweet.
I want to see like the big. How many people in that group shot for his 70th birthday? How many people are going to be in that picture? You think?
At the party, probably like 20. With the Grace and grandkids, about the same. So 2 separate pictures of at least 15, 20 people.
That's awesome. If you don't mind, send us a copy of that picture. All right.
I will, and then I'll be joining some gravy gangers at Southern Star on Saturday or Sunday.
All right. Ladle.
Ladle.
Brandy, you're next up.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Rev it
my
up. Rev it
engine,
up.
my
Rev it
engine
up.
was a little late. Start. Brandy, the sailor's Brandy. Hi, Brandy.
Hi, that's right. I'm a fine girl. I'd be a great wife to be with.
You would be a great wife to be with, huh? She's confirming that.
Confirmed.
I love it.
So, I was calling because I listen to you guys all the time.
Thank you.
And I've called in every now and then. And all the contests that you guys do, I wish, it's just a suggestion.
Okay.
Hopefully the city will back me up.
Okay.
But the winner would be able to get to meet you guys on a weekend and actually sit down and have a lunch with all of you.
You think that'd be like a prize or a sentence?
It's a punishment.
Wait, this is a
You want to hang with Tessa?
Hey.
I mean, do you think we're really like we are on the radio? Have we led you to believe that we're really like this?
No, hopefully you'd be even more misbehaved off the radio, and that'd be awesome.
I could do that.
You know that's how
I could get into that.
we met Other John. He signed up for something.
Oh, yeah.
Because the morning show back in Dinah's time, somehow we got signed up for some kind of a telethon.
Uh-huh.
And one of the prizes you could bid on was lunch with the Rod Ryan Show.
Okay.
I don't even remember okaying it, but apparently I did.
Right.
And then the boss comes in at the time and he's like, hey, you guys have lunch with somebody. They bid on you. I said, what?
They bid on us.
And it was when they had that Texans restaurant in City Center.
Texans Grill.
And that's how we met Other John. Now, was he the only person that bid on it? Probably. But that's how he came into our lives.
Ryan Weldon at the time, too.
Oh, Ryan was hanging out. We took him to that
Weldon was
lunch.
in town.
Holy cow, I forgot about that.
That was like one of the first weeks I was on the show.
Really?
It was like within, I want to say, like the first month or two that I was here.
So, Brandy, we've done it before. I never.
Then it's time to do it again.
I never thought about hanging out with us being
As a treat.
being a prize.
I'm honestly shocked that Other John still talks to us after that.
He brought, oh my God.
Let alone everything else he does for the show.
Okay, now it's all coming back to me. Other John, in the middle of the lunch, he goes, anybody want to play some games?
Yes.
I said, what do you mean? I wasn't calling him Other John
poker?
then. I was just calling him John. I said, well, what do you mean? He had like adaptations of our radio games.
It was wild.
And he pulled out a folder, and we were playing our games at the table at the lunch.
He was you.
You don't deserve him. You don't deserve my king.
Okay, you know what, Brandy? I don't know. I mean, I don't hate the idea.
Just a suggestion.
I don't-
You guys are like really awesome. It's really honestly the best radio station. It really is for the city.
Chili's putting on his
Hands down.
headphones, Brandy. We don't know what he's going to say.
And here I am remembering every second of Other John's lunch. So
Right, it was a good lunch.
It was awesome. Brandy, okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Maybe
What
chili.
does Chili have to
Chili
say?
what?
Maybe do it some for like the Rod Ryan Show Cares online store or something like that.
Like a dinner with us?
Yeah,
I
maybe
just-
some for charity, so at least it goes to a good cause.
We could, you
you
could
know?
have chicken breast with us for Boobs Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense,
See?
Alex. You're full of good ideas.
Brandy,
today.
I either
Chicken boobs with the Rod Ryan show.
I either love you for your suggestion or I'm going to wind up hating you for your suggestion. I haven't decided yet. But thank you for the call.
I'm a great wife to be with. I'm telling you.
Brandy!
Living up to the song.
I do like lunch. It's not as, serious as dinner. Could be fun.
Anthony, you're next up on Open Phones. What you got?
Hey, Rod, how's it going, dude?
Great, man. What you got for Open Phones, dude?
Well, I remember back in the day, you guys would always do who's eating those chips, eh?
Who's chewing those chips?
Eh?
Yeah. And so, well, I'm the guy back in the day, I messaged you. I'm from Regina, if you remember.
Yeah, the Canadian
And you were
city
saying-
of Regina.
Yeah.
It's Regina.
I've been there.
Yeah, Regina.
Yeah. So, when I go back up to Canada, I was thinking about getting y'all some weird chips. And
Ketchup chips. Ketchup chips,
well,
dude.
ketchup is one. They have dill pickle Doritos, General Tao chicken,
Smash.
and midnight cheeseburger.
Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hit all those,
try
Anthony.
So- yeah. And so I was kind of thinking that maybe I should get some of those for you guys, and then we should play that game again. What do you think?
I
I'm into
do.
that.
The last version we did of Who's Chewing Those Chips, we did Who's Sipping That Soup. It was cold.
That was great.
It was cold outside.
That was great.
Now, that may have been the dumbest thing that's ever been done on the radio.
I thought
That's
it was
okay.
fantastic.
We
That's
played
all right.
Who's
I loved
Sipping
it.
That Soup. All
Hey,
right.
we're trying over here. At least we're trying stuff.
That's
Well,
true.
Like, well, I mean, are you guys into weird chips or?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dog.
I'm into chips. Have chips.
That's the big.
Have chips for me. If
then-
I go to your house and there are no chips, I'm upset.
She's left my house
Like,
before,
why
man,
don't you
no
have
chips.
chips?
And I'm thinking also of maybe slathering up chili with some real Canadian maple syrup.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
All right, so
give me a
Hey,
break.
sold.
Keep your private
now you're
fantasies
speaking my
to
language,
yourself.
man.
I mean,
Can you get him a Canadian Speedo as well?
yeah. Where Anthony's from,
He already has a pink one.
it flows out of the faucets.
Canadian one.
All right, Anthony, we're down for some crazy chips for sure, man. We are absolutely down for some crazy
At least
chips.
a plaid Speedo. So he's
Big
got a
Lou.
lumberjack.
Hey, Big Lou.
What's up, Brother Rod?
What's up, man? How are you?
So, I've been listening to a lot of people talking about your new contract and stuff, and it kind of coincides with me. You're talking about working another 5 years. Well, you got a contract. I'm going to retire in about 5 years, so I'm seeing us both going out in 5 years,
Bro.
and that way, when I'm home and I'm taking it easy, I won't be worried about missing. Man, what am I missing? I won't be getting.
Better yet, Big Lou, when we both are done, you and me, we Thelma and Louise it, okay? We get some big, huge car, as big as a whale, just like the song says, okay? Top down, and then me and Big Lou, boom, we hit the road.
That's the
You
dream.
guys are out.
The
That's
American dream.
Me and Big Lou. I love it. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Big Lou. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for all the calls. I really do have a fun time with this Open Phones Friday. Enough being nice to us, though, okay? Just
I kind of liked it.
It's better than the contrary.
I will strongly look at that whole thing that Brandy was talking about. If I get some more interest in it, maybe we'll put something together like that. I don't have a problem with that. I love hanging out with you guys. What are you giving away on Know the Show?
I have the pit tickets to Mudvayne, Coal Chamber, Guar, and Butcher Babies.
Okay. Coming up after this break, we're going to give you the final pair of pit tickets, and then you'll lie to me when you win them that you're going to take a picture with the Butcher Babies over your shoulder in the pit. All right? That's all coming up. Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod. Here's one last reminder as I turn you loose for the weekend. Mac's working all weekend, right? And he's open till 10. He's open all weekend long, and he still is offering up to 2 times your money back, okay? I'm in on it. I talk about the Radio Wizard. He bought a new mattress, so he's in on this. So him and I are rooting for the Astros like we never have because we are in it to get double our money back that we spent with Mac. You can do the same. If you spend $3,000 or more, if the Astros win it all this year, you're going to get $6,000 back. You spend 4, you get 8. You spend 5, you get 10. Okay? Double your money back. All weekend long, Mac is stocked with Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Go see them. Always open at galleryfurniture.com.
Downtown, it's stop and go between I-10 and I-45. There's also stop and go on Highway 99 between Clay and Friedman. That's about a 15-minute delay. And then one more reminder of this road construction. It has the roadway reduced to one lane on 288 going southbound between Croy and Texas 6. That's your Rec Check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Welcome back, Rod Ryan Show. All right, here we go. Last bit of business we've got to get to before we get to turn you loose and us loose for the weekend. I'm on it right now. Who's got 6 picks?
I do.
Chili?
I do.
Tessa.
It was just you.
She's
You
got
did
it.
8-4. That's the calendar. It's me and then Chile.
Okay. See, we're organized,
us.
man.
Look at us knowing stuff.
All right, so pit tickets. These come with the requirement that you will send a picture of you in the pit. I want 5 pictures sent to me by the 5 winners this week. I don't care if it's Butcher Babies, Gwar, if it's Mudvayne or Cold Chamber over your shoulder. I don't even care. But you got to send me those pit tickets or those pictures in the pit. But that's what I'm giving away. So it comes with a little bit of responsibility. What's your question?
So you actually played us a song that came with a fun fact that really blew me and Alex away. And I want to hear it again. And I also want to know the song. Tell me the song and who is sampled in the song.
All right, 713-212-5945. Okay. 94.5 The Buzz. Rod Ryan Show. Bad Wolves, Zombie. Okay, that's it. We got to get out of here. Is your boy on the same page as you right now? I don't think he is.
Which one?
The boy.
Alexa?
Your boy that was standing here a second ago.
I don't know where he is.
Yeah, he's not on the same page as you. I'll get it ready to go, though. Let's go over to the phones. All right, sorry, making a few adjustments here in the studio.
Alex.
No, the phones.
Uh-oh.
Messed
They did
up
a
on-
switch thing again?
They did, yeah, they sure did. Hey, good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Who's this?
This is Jesse.
Hi, Jesse. How are you?
I'm good.
Tessa, what's your question?
Hey, Jesse, Ron played us a song and revealed a little fun fact about a sample used in it. What song is it, and who was the sample?
It's EMF's Unbelievable, and the sample was Andrew Dice Clay.
Wow,
dude. You know. I'm so impressed by you right now.
I kind of thought that was. I thought that everybody kind of knew that about that song.
You blew Alex away.
I know I did.
Yeah, you really did.
I know I did. I mean, it's so. But he said he can't unhear it now. It's obviously Andrew Dice Clay.
Right. You'll never not be able to hear it without knowing.
I mean, again, the song hits with dice.
Yeah, and now it's loud.
You never realized that was dice?
Now it's loud.
You know what? Jesse knew the answer, though. Did you know it before today?
No, I sure didn't.
Come on, guys.
See?
All right. Okay. Hey, listen. Tell him what he's won and then what he has to do now.
Well, you won the pit tickets to Mudvayne, Coal Chamber, Guar, and Butcher Babies. I think Coach is saying you get the tickets, you give us a picture from the pit. I think those are the rules.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, okay.
You son of a bitch. Jesse, you're in the pit Sunday night. You send me the picture from the pit, okay? I can't wait to see you on Monday morning. I can't wait.
Okay. All right, we'll do.
Oh, that's Jesse. We gave away 5 pair of tickets in the pit for that metal show on Sunday night. And how many pictures do I get on Monday?
Oh.
2? 1? 1?
No.
How many?
2.
2 people?
2.
Is Jesse one of them?
I don't know.
I don't think so either. I didn't get a good vibe on that.
I could have used a little more cowbell. You're gonna want that cowbell. I gotta have more cowbell, baby. I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Jesse, I take that back. You're a lock for the picture.
A lock.
You're a lock. Stone
Well,
cold.
thank you.
You're a stone cold lock sending me a picture on Monday. Jesse, have a great weekend. All right, that was the cowbell. It's time for us to go. Colin, a little caught off guard this morning by Tyler. He still pulled off the victory, though. So he said he's going to come back on Monday, and he's going to go into the Hall of Fame. Okay, we'll see. Thank you, Specs, for the beers. Free Beer Friday every week, brought to us by Specs. Fanny Friday was the #1 link today. Open phones, callers, killed it again today. Suburb Summer Sizzler. Adrian, who pinch hit this morning. Sugarland beat Lydia from Galena Park. More Sizzler on Monday, and then Tuesday, then we start bringing back the winners, man, as we start working our way on the inside of the brackets. Love it. Rod Ryan Show replay tomorrow morning from 6 to 8. Podcasts all over the place. Pass the Gravy, Play Pants, Pass the Gravy, Bro. 2 people did send in some ideas for the Boobs Rock designs. There's some Boobs Rock talk.
Oh, that's nice.
We even did a little Boobs Rock talk. Listen, we got to pass out these backpacks next week. But the pre-Labor Day Pregnant Bikini Contest, that information is also on Links and Guests. Tessa's on Houston Life at 1 o'clock today. Jeremy's up next on this radio station. He's got the Nonstop Nooner. Pick your tickets with him in the 1 o'clock hour. Tessa has 6 picks.
I do.
You'll come to us on Monday. You'll bring your 6 picks.
Yep.
And I should have 5 picks of our winners with the Butcher Babies over their shoulder.
You should. In theory, you should.
All right, is that it? There's a lot of football on this weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Go Giants tonight. No injuries, please.
Okay.
No injuries.
That's it. Chilly in a mood today.
Some mood.
Have a great weekend, everybody. We're back here on Monday. AMF.